What is up, squeegee slingers and water-fed pole wiggling wagglers, and welcome back to the Tradman YouTube channel once again. Today we are discussing the Unger Gel. Now, it's been around for a little while, but I thought it was about time we do a proper in-depth look at the Unger Gel and the pros and cons behind it. So stay tuned. So yes, indeed, folks, we're going to have a good look at the Unger Gel, a demonstration on the glass, and also some pros and cons to using the Unger Gel, and also the price, that all-important bit of information I'm sure you'll all be interested in as well. So let's dive right in, and I'll bring up the Unger Gel on screen for you now. So you'll see with the Unger Gel, it comes in at £7.14, including VAT, and that is for 500 millilitres of the gel. Now, with this stuff, you really do not need much of it at all. Now, I know the first thing you're probably thinking of is quite expensive. But then if you remember, like I say, that it lasts a long, long time, you really do not need much of this stuff. As you'll see in the demonstration, a bottle of this stuff can last you weeks, as opposed to dish soap where you need that a little bit more of it and you can go through it quite quickly. So without any further waiting, let's have a look at a demonstration on the window and just see how well this performs. Okay then folks, so here we are with the Unger's Professional Gel. Now the first thing you're going to notice when you apply this to your applicator is a very thick, gloopy consistency. So it is not designed to be put into your bucket. I'll stress that now. If you do put it in your bucket, what will happen is you'll just have blobs of this stuff floating around inside your bucket. It does not dissolve properly in the water. It needs agitation on the window. So pop it on your applicator. I usually find 3 blobs or a thin line is more than enough. You do not really need much of this stuff to work, especially for standard squeegee channels. So we're going to demonstrate. We've got 2 squeegees to use today. We've got the Unger Ninja to simulate using a standard channel, and we've got a precision squeegee, which is this is the Mormon Liquidator. So we'll demonstrate both on this window. So just get this stuff. You will need to give it a bit of a shake. Like I say, it's very thick stuff and you do not need much of it at all. So I'll put 3 blobs, 2 on the end, 1 in the middle, and we are ready to go. So let's rub that into the glass. And you will notice that it does not froth up as much as the likes of dish soap. A lot of window cleaners use dish soap because it provides good slip and it's quite easy to see on the glass as well. Now the difference with this stuff is it doesn't froth up as much, but it is still visible. So you will still be able to use this stuff quite easily working at height and be able to see the solution on the glass. So hopefully you can see that there. So there's a good amount of bubbles on there, that's good. So we'll just soap up this window, that's it rubbed in. So it takes a little while longer to rub this stuff into the glass as opposed to things like dish soap, you know, your fairy liquids, your Dawn dish soap in America, things like that. That's quite quick to rub into the glass, whereas this takes just that little bit longer to rub in, but once you get going, it's absolutely fine. So we're going to demonstrate using a standard squeegee today. This is the Unger Ninja. And what we're going to do is listen for any squeaking. Squeaking basically means there's friction and it's not doing its job of providing good slip. So let's have a go. Good, absolutely nothing. That's what we like to hear. No news is good news, no sound is good news. So there was no squeaking, no friction. So using a standard squeegee, I've been using this stuff for quite a while. It works really nicely with standard tools, no issue at all. Whether it's a slimline or wide body squeegee that you use, such as this one, you will find the Unger Gel works really, really nicely. And the upside to it not being as frothy means the cleanup is a lot easier as well. So therefore you're not going to go through quite as many cloths trying to get all that soapy suds off of the frames and the sills. This stuff is much easier to clean off. Okay then, so what we're going to do now is try out a precision squeegee like this. Now if you haven't seen this before, very quickly and briefly, what this does is these clips put pressure right on the edge of that squeegee rubber and it cuts down the need to detail the glass. As opposed to a standard tool, you can see that there's solution left behind on the sides. These kinds of tools won't leave anything on the sides to clean up, so you would just have to clean the sill when you're finished. So the downside to that though is it puts a lot more friction on the ends, so you need really good slip in your solution to be able to use these kinds of tools. So after quite a few weeks of trying out this stuff, I have found that it does work, but it's not as good as the likes of dish soap, unfortunately. The slip is not quite good enough for a precision tool for it to work 100% of the time. But saying that, it does work. You can get it to work, but it can be a bit sticky. I can feel the friction on the pane, although it's not making much noise. I've got a little bit of squeak in there, but not too bad. But there's a lot more friction. I'm feeling it as I'm pulling along the window, as opposed to using the standard tool. There was no friction, that glided really nicely, whereas this is a bit more stubborn, especially on a pole that's amplified even more. You will find it will stick. So unfortunately, if you're using precision squeegees, I wouldn't recommend the Unger Gel. It doesn't have quite enough slip in it. But if you use standard tools, slimline channels, Unger, Etere, or even these wide body channels like the Ninja, you'll get on perfectly fine, no problem whatsoever. So we'll give that one more go. Again, you can see what I do like about it is the solution is staying put on the glass. It's not, you know, if you're using quite a runny consistency from the bucket and you apply that to the window, it's flooding down the window like Niagara Falls. Whereas applying the soap to your applicator leaves a nice controllable solution on the glass, and it just stays put until you're ready to squeegee. And it's a lot easier to clean up as well. So like I say, with the precision squeegees, it will work. It's just not as good, unfortunately, as dish soap. So moral to take away, if you're using standard tools, Unger Gel, fantastic to use. Precision squeegees, unfortunately, not quite enough slip in that stuff to get these kinds of tools to work. So hopefully that helps you out there. So there we have it, folks, the Unger Gel. So just a quick recap. If you are using precision squeegees such as this, you'll find that it doesn't perform overly well. It needs a little bit more slip in this detergent to perform well with precision tools. But if you are using standard tools like this one, the Unger Ninja, or indeed even the Unger S Plus channel, that works really nicely as well with it. Or if you're into the old school brass squeegees, it works perfectly fine with that as well. So basically it works with every kind of squeegee under the sun, apart from those precision squeegees which needs a little bit more slip. So hopefully that video was of use to you. If you'd like to give the Unger Gel a go, I'll leave a link in the description for you so you can find it nice and easy and give it a try. If you have tried it, you've used it in the past, or you currently use it, please let me know, let other people know in the comments box below what you think of it, what your feedback is on the Unger Gel. I'll be really interested to find out more about what you think as well. So thank you very much indeed for tuning in. It's been honestly really much appreciated. And you take care, be good, and bye for now.